My name is Kelsey Mueller, and today I'm going to talk to you about workplace stability. So, workplace stability is a highly relevant factor in any workplace condition. Workplace stability can determine many things about a person's experience in their career. It can determine if they enjoy their job and going to work every day, how productive they can be at work, and even if they plan on keeping the job in the long run. There are many different perspectives on workplace stability, and today I will discuss some ideas from scholars on workplace stability, my own formulation of the definition of workplace stability, and a vision statement that I would use in my company, as well as an action plan that would be put in place to make sure to maintain a civil environment. So my two favorite scholarly definitions come from Lassinger, Finnegan, and Wilk, as well as Johnson and Indyvik. The first definition from Lassinger, Finnegan, and Wilk is workplace stability is characterized by interpersonal relationships among coworkers, which will then cause workers to be less likely to experience work stress or burnout. The second definition of workplace stability that I like is stated as obnoxious behavior has become endemic in the workplace. Some of the worst offenses are not turning off mobile phones in meetings, leaving a jammed printer, gossiping, or snapping at coworkers. Yet, it is the small stuff that relentlessly grinds down collegial working relationships. Incivility is at the low end of the continuum of workplace abuse. So I think that all the scholars that I researched had really good ideas about how to create an ideal work setting, but those two definitions were my favorite that I found. Those definitions most line up with the way I would define workplace stability, which is workplace stability is having respect for those in your work environment and maintaining a peaceful and comfortable setting to reduce stress and increase productivity. Stress caused by instability at work can make for a very unhospitable environment for workers, who may become unmotivated to do their work and feel burnout on a day-to-day basis. To remedy this, respect is required among workers. In order to be civil, there have to be small actions of consideration being made every day, as far as selflessness is concerned, causing a work environment to be a more positive work environment. So from that definition, I have created a vision statement. A vision statement is something that companies want to abide by to make sure that there is a civil environment. My vision statement for my company would be working as a team to make the place that you have to go every day become the place that you want to go every day. So when we get into our job field and we have a job that we have to go to every day, it makes it much harder to want to do your work if you feel like you hate the place that you go to because of instability in the workplace. If people that you work with are rude to you and disrespectful to you, you're not going to want to go there. So if people work together to make sure they respect each other, it's going to be more likely that everybody wants to get their work done, wants to go to work, and just ultimately a better environment to be in. So in order to put an action plan into place for this vision statement, there have to be certain behaviors that are expected within a company. So the behaviors that I value to be in a company would be, obviously number one is respect, and then inclusion, kindness, selflessness, and hard work. So respect comes into play because respect means to like how you treat somebody and how you think of somebody in a positive manner. Inclusion, if you feel like you're not included with your coworkers in a work environment, you're gonna feel detrimented because you can't get work done because you don't want to be with the people that you're with. If they don't include you, you're going to feel like everybody else has their thing to do and you're not going to want to be a part of it. Kindness is really important because if you're not kind to one another, then again, you're not going to want to get anything done because you're going to feel inferior to everybody because they're being mean to you. I mean, it's kind of like a kindergarten way of thinking of it, but like I don't like when people are mean to me, so I wouldn't want other people to be mean to people in my work environment. Selflessness comes into play because when you're trying to get when you have a goal, a common goal among workers, selflessness can mean helping each other with their own goal too. If they're having a hard time with what they're doing, if you help them, then you're more likely to get the goal accomplished in general. And lastly, hard work's obvious because you have to work hard in order to maintain your goal. You have to have a plan as to how you're going to get your goal done and work on it every day together. So in order to make sure that these behaviors happen in a work environment, I would implement a zero tolerance policy when these behaviors are recognized that contradict the expected behaviors. So when repeated negative behaviors happen, I think it's important to have a communication set up to where you can talk about what's going on without having a disrespectful tone or a disrespectful manner in the way you bring things up. So open communication about a problem is key to making sure that you get your goals accomplished in the workplace. So hopefully with this action plan in place, my company will be a positive work environment that will be created for everyone to treat each other with respect.